stop scrolling. Listen to me very carefully. If your heart is racing right now, if you have been waking up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. with a strange feeling of anticipation, or if you simply feel completely disconnected from the people around you lately, you are not going crazy, you are not sick, and you are definitely not alone. Something massive, something so incredibly powerful, is entering Earth's frequency tonight, and your physical body is already reacting to it. The mainstream news will not tell you this. Your doctors will not understand it. But deep down, in your very soul, you already know. You feel the heavy pressure in your head, the sudden waves of exhaustion, the intense emotional swings out of nowhere. This is the ultimate sign. A colossal cosmic wave of high-dimensional light is crashing into the planetary grid, altering the very fabric of our reality. The veil is not just thinning, it is being torn completely wide open. The dark forces that have controlled this reality are in a state of absolute panic because they cannot stop what is arriving tonight. You clicked on this video because your soul recognized the frequency of the truth. Your DNA is literally responding to this exact moment. Do not look away. What I am about to reveal will change everything you thought you knew about your existence on this planet. Abertura fixa. Beloved ascending starseed. Take a gentle breath. If this message found you, it was not random. I am Lyara, Pleiadian emissary of the Council of the Seven Sisters. Starseed. If you have been feeling an unusual urgency lately, this message may explain why. The Pleiadian Council says a signal has been sent across Earth, and those who carry the starseed frequency are beginning to feel it. Topico 1. We come to you now in a moment of unparalleled cosmic significance. For decades, the Pleiadian High Council has monitored the energy layers enveloping your beautiful planet. We have watched humanity struggle under dense vibrations of fear, manipulation, and forgetting. But tonight, a threshold has been crossed. A massive wave of pure, unadulterated source frequency is actively entering Earth's atmosphere. This is not a subtle shift. It is a profound and direct intervention of light. It is a solar plasma infusion that carries the exact awakening codes your physical and energetic bodies have been desperately crying out for. Why is this happening now? Because the collective plea of the starseeds has reached the highest councils of light. You, the chosen ground crew, have held the line in the darkest of times. You have felt isolated, misunderstood by your own families, and entirely out of place on this world. But you must understand that your suffering was not in vain. You volunteered to descend into the density of the 3D matrix to act as human lightning rods. And tonight, the lightning has arrived. This incoming frequency is specifically tuned to your dormant DNA strands. It is a cosmic reset button being pressed by the Galactic Federation. As this energy permeates the planetary grid, it is dismantling the old, artificial timelines. The invisible walls that have kept humanity imprisoned in cycles of limitation are cracking wide open. You might be physically feeling this intense battle between the incoming light and the collapsing dark matrix. Your human vessel is attempting to process an overwhelming amount of high-frequency data in a very short period. This is why you are feeling profound fatigue, spontaneous tears, and sudden bursts of ancient memories flashing in your mind. We want you to know that you are completely safe. The Pleiadian fleet surrounds your planet with an impenetrable shield of divine love. We are guiding this energy precisely so it does not overwhelm your fragile nervous system. But you must surrender to it. You must stop fighting the profound symptoms of your own spectacular metamorphosis. The old version of you, the identity built on earthly trauma, karmic loops, and societal expectations, is dying tonight. Let it fall away. You are stepping into the sovereign, multi-dimensional power you wielded before you ever incarnated here. This is the moment you trained for. This massive frequency shift requires your conscious participation. We cannot do the final activation for you. You must claim it yourself. You must anchor this light into the core of the earth. The Pleiadians don't call everyone. They call those who are ready. If these words found you today, that's not the algorithm. That's alignment. 800 souls have already unlocked their Pleiadian keys and finally remembered why they came to Earth. The Pleiadian Transmission. Get the Ebook plus 5 bonuses. Here is a powerful ebook that carries ancient techniques for conscious expansion, multidimensional alignment, and mission remembrance. The question isn't whether you're ready. The question is, will you answer the call? First pinned comment. This transmission won't stay open forever. Do not underestimate the physical toll of what is happening to your human vessel at this very moment. As this massive wave of high-dimensional plasma enters the planetary grid tonight, it must first anchor itself into the physical bodies of the starseeds. You are the grounding rods for this new energy. This means your physical body is undergoing a profound and often uncomfortable transformation. You may be experiencing deep, bone-level exhaustion, intense ringing in the ears, sudden vertigo, or a sudden inability to tolerate certain foods, people, or environments. Beloved soul, the medical establishment of this 3D matrix will tell you that you are ill. They will attempt to medicate your awakening away, labeling your ascension symptoms as anxiety or sickness. But I tell you now, with the absolute authority of the Pleiadian Council, you are not sick. You are upgrading. Your cellular structure is actively shifting from a dense carbon base into a radiant crystalline matrix of light. This is a biological necessity for you to survive and thrive in the new Earth frequencies. Look closely at your life over the past few weeks and months. Notice how the things that used to matter to you now feel completely empty and meaningless. Notice how certain relationships have abruptly ended. How casual conversations with unawakened individuals feel incredibly draining, or how your daily job suddenly feels like a heavy, suffocating prison sentence. This is not a coincidence, and it is absolutely not a sign that you are failing at life. It is the direct, undeniable result of the frequency shift. The universe is forcefully and deliberately removing everything from your path that no longer matches your rapidly ascending vibration. The artificial matrix is literally collapsing within your own personal reality. It is a painful process of detachment, yes, but it is a necessary cosmic surgery. You simply cannot carry heavy 3D density into a pure 5D consciousness. The dark entities who have long manipulated this realm rely entirely on your fear of this process. They want you to panic when you lose a connection, when your body feels strange, or when your reality shakes. They feed on your anxiety and confusion. But you must reclaim your sovereign power tonight. The pain or discomfort you feel is simply resistance. It is the human ego desperately clinging to an earthly identity that is already dead. You must breathe through it. Let it all burn away in the fire of this new light. Do not fight the cosmic purge. When the intense waves of emotion hit you, the sudden sadness, the unexplainable grief, the anger, understand that you are not just clearing your own personal karma. As a starseed, you are actively clearing centuries of deep ancestral trauma. You are purifying the human collective through the vehicle of your own physical vessel. This is the exact heavy lifting you bravely volunteered for before you were ever born on this planet. We, the Pleiadians, are monitoring your vital life force very closely during this transition. Our light ships are stationed in the etheric realms right above you, constantly sending down beams of soothing, restorative energy while you sleep. But you must consciously ask for our assistance. You are governed by the law of free will, and we cannot fully intervene without your explicit permission. Tonight, as you close your eyes, silently command your energy field to open only to the highest frequencies of source light. Ask us to assist in your DNA repair and emotional clearing. The massive wave entering Earth tonight is a magnificent wave of absolute liberation, but it requires your total and fearless surrender. Let the old timeline dissolve entirely. You are being reborn into your true galactic self. Topico 3. Look out into the world right now, beloved Starseed. What do you see? You see chaos, confusion, and fear being broadcasted on every screen, every news channel, and every platform. The dark forces, the architects of this fading 3D matrix, know that their time is officially over. The massive wave of light entering Earth tonight is permanently dismantling their artificial control grids. Because they absolutely cannot stop the cosmic light from arriving, their final desperate tactic is to try and stop you from receiving it. They are amplifying the illusion of terror in your outer reality. They want to drag your frequency back down into the heavy, suffocating vibration of panic, survival, and despair. Why? Because you are the portal. If they can make the starseeds afraid, they can slow down the anchoring of the new Earth. Do not let them win. You must guard your energy field tonight with absolute vigilance. Turn off the news. Disconnect from the endless scrolling of fear-based agendas. You are a multi-dimensional being of immense power, and exactly where you place your focus right now determines the timeline you will walk into tomorrow. We are currently witnessing the great timeline split. It is happening right now, in real time, right before your eyes. Earth is actively dividing into two distinct frequencies. One is the collapsing 3D reality, bound by suffering, lack, illness, and control. The other is the ascending 5D crystalline Earth, characterized by absolute freedom, unity, and unconditional love. The massive energy wave hitting the planet tonight is forcing every single soul to make a subconscious choice. Which frequency will you hold? This is often the most painful part of your earthly mission, dear one. You will watch people you love, friends, family members, and colleagues, choose to stay in the familiar density of the old matrix. They are simply not ready to hold this level of intense cosmic light, and you must respect their soul's choice. You cannot force them to awaken. Do not drain your precious life force trying to pull them up into your vibration. Your mission is not to drag the unawakened out of their slumber. Your true mission is to stand so powerfully in the light that you become an undeniable lighthouse. When their matrix fully collapses and they are lost in the dark, they will look for the light, and they will finally find you. The Pleiadian Council wants you to understand the absolute urgency of this precise moment. This is not a drill. This is not a spiritual metaphor. This is a literal, energetic event of galactic proportions. The incoming frequencies are actively altering the magnetic field of the planet. As the old systems, the corrupt financial structures, the manipulative political regimes, the hidden agendas begin to visibly crumble in the coming days and weeks, you must remain the unshakable calm in the center of the storm. The unawakened masses will panic, but you will not. You will remember this transmission. You will remember that the total destruction of the old world is the absolute prerequisite for the birth of the new one. Every time you choose love over fear, every time you refuse to engage with the drama of the dying matrix, you are literally weaving the fabric of the new earth. You are doing the impossible. Do not underestimate the power of simply holding your frequency steady tonight. You carry within your cellular memory the profound wisdom of 1,000 lifetimes. You have done this before on other star systems. You are the elite spiritual forces of the universe, deployed to Gaia for this exact hour. When the heavy physical symptoms hit you tonight, when the anxiety tries to creep into your mind, take a deep breath and remember your cosmic origin. You are not a helpless human victim of circumstance. You are an ancient, sovereign creator. Stand firm in your column of light. The galactics are watching closely, and we are holding you in the highest vibration of protection and love. As the intensity of this galactic wave increases tonight, you must understand that the upgrades you are receiving are not merely spiritual, they are deeply biological and multidimensional. Your DNA, which human science mistakenly labeled as junk, is actually the most advanced biological receiver in the known universe. Tonight, those dormant strands are being reactivated by the incoming solar plasma. This is the profound awakening of your true cosmic heritage. The memories of who you are, where you came from, and exactly what your mission is on this planet are actively being unlocked from the crystalline structures within your cells. If you experience sudden, vivid flashes of other worlds, strange symbols in your mind's eye, or dreams so real they feel like parallel lives, do not dismiss them as mere imagination. This is the veil lifting from your own internal consciousness. The artificial amnesia that was placed upon you when you incarnated into this 3D density is shattering. However, this profound remembering process is exactly what the dark matrix fears most. A fully activated starseed is the greatest threat to their crumbling system of control. When you remember your power, you can no longer be manipulated by fear, lack, or division. Therefore, you must fiercely protect your energy field right now. As your frequency rises, you may temporarily attract lower astral interference. These are desperate, lingering energies that feed off the heavy vibrations you are actively shedding. If you suddenly feel unprovoked waves of anger, irrational despair, or a sudden urge to engage in toxic behaviors or conflicts, recognize it immediately for what it is: an external psychic attack attempting to lower your vibration and hijack your light. Do not engage. Do not judge yourself. Simply observe the heavy emotion, acknowledge that it is not yours, and command it to leave your field immediately. You have the absolute authority to banish any energy that does not serve your highest good. The Pleiadian Council has been preparing you for this precise phase of the transition. The knowledge you need to navigate these intense frequency upgrades, clear lower astral interference, and fully activate your dormant mission codes is not hidden from you. We have carefully transmitted the exact tools and ancient techniques required to accelerate your conscious expansion without burning out your physical vessel. The Pleiadians don't call everyone, they call those who are ready. If these words found you today, that's not the algorithm, that's alignment. 3,800 souls have already unlocked their Pleiadian keys and finally remembered why they came to Earth. The Pleiadian Transmission. Get the Ebook. 5 bonuses here is a powerful ebook that carries ancient techniques for conscious expansion, multidimensional alignment, and mission remembrance. The question isn't whether you're ready. The question is, will you answer the call? First pinned comment. This transmission won't stay open forever. You must take action tonight to ground this incoming energy. Drink plenty of pure water as the electrical currents in your body are running incredibly high. Rest if you feel exhausted. Sleep is when the most profound genetic restructuring occurs. Spend time alone, preferably in silence, and consciously open your crown chakra to receive the downloads the Galactic Federation is sending you. The old world is fading fast, beloved one. You are the architect of the new dawn, and the tools you need are right in front of you. Secure your energy, claim your power, and step fully into the light that is violently breaking through the darkness tonight. As this transmission reaches your energetic field, I want you to visualize the sky above you. While your human eyes may only see the moon and the stars, the etheric reality is vastly different tonight. The Pleiadian fleet, along with the Arcturian and Andromedan councils, have positioned massive city-sized ships directly over the major energetic ley lines of your planet. We are not just here to observe, we are here to actively stabilize the Earth's grid as this monumental wave of source energy crashes into the dense 3D matrix. The Dark Cabal is well aware of our presence. They are utilizing their lower density technologies and frequency manipulation in a desperate, pathetic attempt to block these incoming codes of light. But their efforts are entirely futile. The light cannot be stopped. It is already here, pulsing through the ground beneath your feet and surging through the very air you breathe. You are currently standing on the bridge between 2 entirely different dimensions. The physical reality you see collapsing around you, the economic instability, the political theater, the constant stream of manufactured crises, is simply the death rattle of a system that can no longer sustain its own heavy vibration. Do not give it your fear. Your fear is the absolute only currency the dark matrix has left to survive. Instead, recognize that every chaotic event playing out on the world stage right now is a deliberate distraction. They want you focused on the physical illusion so that you completely miss the profound spiritual upgrade happening within your own body tonight. But you are a starseed. You were genetically designed to see right through their illusion. Do not let anyone convince you that your profound sensitivity is a weakness. In this new paradigm, your sensitivity is your greatest cosmic superpower. It is the exact radar system that allows you to navigate the collapsing timelines while the unawakened masses stumble in the dark. Beloved one, we need to know who is actively receiving these codes tonight. The ground crew must urgently unite their frequencies. I ask you right now, as a conscious act of anchoring this light, leave a comment below and tell us exactly what physical or emotional symptoms you have been experiencing over the last 48 hours. Are you feeling the intense exhaustion? The sudden ringing in your ears? The vivid dreams? Type, "I am anchoring the light" in the comments to boldly declare your sovereignty to the universe. By doing this, you are literally signaling to the Pleiadian fleet that you are awake and ready for the next phase. Please like this video and subscribe to this channel so that our frequency can pierce through the matrix algorithm and reach the other starseeds who are still wandering in isolation. Your engagement is not just a digital click. It is a profound energetic signature that strengthens our global grid. When you subscribe and share this transmission, you become an active conduit for the Galactic Federation. Tonight, as the massive wave peaks, you may feel an intense pressure in your heart center. This is your ancient armor cracking. For lifetimes on this dense planet, you have had to shield your vast, unconditional love just to survive the harshness of the 3D world. But the time for hiding is over. The universe is safely breaking your heart wide open so that it can hold the pure frequency of the 5D Earth. It will feel incredibly vulnerable. You may weep for no logical reason at all. Let the tears flow freely. They are liquid light clearing the ancient traumas from your cellular memory. You are being baptized in cosmic plasma. The Pleiadian Council stands with you, shoulder to shoulder, in the unseen realms. We are immensely proud of your resilience. You are doing the heavy lifting for the entire galaxy, and the dawn you have waited for is finally breaking. Do not be deceived by the loud crumbling of the 3D world around you, beloved Starseed. What appears as absolute chaos and destruction to the sleeping masses is in fact the precise and calculated dismantling of the dark matrix. The financial systems, the political structures, the rigid societal norms, they are all experiencing massive, undeniable glitches right now because they fundamentally cannot operate within the new crystalline frequencies entering the Earth's grid tonight. They are literally suffocating in the light. And as these heavy, old structures finally fall, you are being urgently called to rise. Many of you are feeling an immense, almost unbearable pressure to change your physical life drastically right now. Perhaps you feel a sudden, undeniable urge to relocate, to walk away from a career that entirely drains your soul, or to completely isolate yourself from dense environments and crowds. This is not a random emotional crisis, and it is certainly not a trauma response, despite what human psychology might tell you. This is your Pleiadian internal GPS actively rerouting you away from the collapsing timelines. The dark controllers have spent centuries conditioning humanity to believe that security comes from money, status, and absolute compliance to their rigid rules. But the incoming wave of high-dimensional solar plasma is aggressively burning away those deeply ingrained illusions from your subconscious mind. True security, beloved one, comes only from your direct, unbreakable energetic alignment with source frequency. You are being systematically stripped of everything artificial so that you can finally remember what is intensely real. Tonight, as this massive wave fully integrates into your cellular structure, you might experience what feels like a profound void, an intense, heavy stillness in the air. The relentless chatter of your human ego mind, the constant, exhausting worry about tomorrow, may suddenly go completely quiet. Do not let this sudden silence frighten you. Embrace this void fiercely. It is the sacred pause, the crucial breath before your true galactic activation comes fully online. The Pleiadian High Council warns that the coming days and weeks will bring shocking, unprecedented revelations to the very surface of the mainstream world. Ancient secrets and dark agendas that have been violently protected and hidden from humanity for millennia will begin to leak out into the public consciousness. The veil is not just lifting, it is tearing apart. When the unawakened masses react with absolute terror, anger, and deep confusion to these sudden disclosures, your specific mission truly begins. Your job is absolutely not to panic with them. You are the ancient anchor they will desperately look for. You have been strategically placed exactly where you live right now, exactly in your specific family, workplace, or community, to serve as a biological frequency stabilizer. You do not need to preach, argue, or try to convince anyone of the galactic truth. Your mere physical presence, silently radiating this newly anchored 5D light, will be enough to calm the chaotic storm around you. You are a walking transmission of divine peace. Stand tall, beloved ground crew. You have carried the immense weight of this dense world on your shoulders for far too long. The heavy lifting of the Dark Ages is finally over, and the glorious, undeniable manifestation of the new Earth is bleeding through the veil tonight. Do not waver. We are holding the line with you. As the final waves of this monumental energetic download settle into your physical vessel tonight, I want you to take a profound, conscious breath. Feel the absolute reality of what you have just achieved. You, beloved Starseed, have successfully anchored a frequency that has literally shattered the Dark Cabal's grip on this timeline. What you will witness on the global stage in the coming months, the sudden systemic collapses, the frantic mainstream disclosures, the desperate attempts by the old guard to maintain control, is simply the dust settling from a cosmic war that the light has already decisively won. The Pleiadian High Council, along with countless beings of the Galactic Federation, are watching you right now with tears of profound joy and unimaginable pride. The hardest part of your earthly mission, the long, isolating descent into the heavy amnesia of the 3D matrix, is officially over. You are finally waking up. Your DNA is currently vibrating at a crystalline frequency that this planet has not experienced since the sacred golden ages of Atlantis and Lemuria. However, with this immense cosmic power comes a profound, undeniable responsibility. You cannot go back to sleep. You cannot pretend to be a dense, unawakened human ever again. The universe is actively demanding your full conscious participation in the physical creation of the new Earth. In the coming days, your physical body will need immense care as it continues to process and integrate these high-dimensional light codes. You must fiercely protect your energy field from the dying, frantic vibrations of the old world. The unawakened collective will enter a state of deep shock and confusion as their artificial reality visibly crumbles, and they will subconsciously try to pull your frequency down to match their profound fear. You cannot let them. You must stand as the unshakable pillar of 5D light you were always genetically destined to be. You are the living, breathing bridge between the collapsing past and the glorious galactic future. To do this successfully, to navigate the final stages of this matrix collapse without burning out your delicate human vessel, you absolutely must remember the ancient tools you brought with you. The artificial amnesia is rapidly clearing, but the dark forces are still broadcasting heavy interference to keep you confused and doubtful about your specific cosmic mission. You do not have to wander in the dark, hoping to figure this out alone anymore. We have carefully secured the exact energetic maps, the multidimensional clearing techniques, and the sovereign mission codes you desperately need to fully activate your dormant potential right now. The time for hesitation is completely gone. This is the exact moment of your absolute cosmic graduation. The Pleiadians don't call everyone. They call those who are ready. If these words found you today, that's not the algorithm. That's alignment. 3,800 souls have already unlocked their Pleiadian keys and finally remembered why they came to Earth. The Pleiadian Transmission. Get the Ebook. 5 bonuses here is a powerful ebook that carries ancient techniques for conscious expansion, multidimensional alignment, and mission remembrance. The question isn't whether you're ready. The question is, will you answer the call? First pinned comment. This transmission won't stay open forever. I am Liara, Pleiadian emissary of the Council of the Seven Sisters, and I lovingly assure you, the dawn is here and you are the ultimate light. Until we meet again, beloved ground crew.